Dr. Jody Rumer calls the epaulet shark the toughest shark on the Great Barrier Reef, named for its cheek spots, which some have likened to the epaulets on military uniforms. This shark is unique in that it can survive in water that is extremely low, even to the point of 0% of oxygen, and it uses its fins to walk between pools. The shark is an ideal bioindicator species to monitor the health of the reef, as it is found along its entire length. Dr. Rumer states one of those adaptations is really neat. It can walk, so essentially, if it's in a habitat that it doesn't like, it can just get up, walk away, and find a new habitat. James Cook University master's student Carmen Debsowitz states, they have got little fins up there, which are their pectoral fins, little fins down here, which are their pelvic fins, and they kind of do a little sassy walk along the corals. The spruce fir moss spider is an endangered spider and is the world's smallest tarantula. It lives in moss on rocks at high elevations in the southern Appalachian Mountains, located along the eastern United States. It is limited to elevations of 5,400 feet or higher, and the Rowan Highlands are one of its last remaining strongholds. The Douglas fir beetle is a common bark beetle that kills Douglas fir trees. Adult beetles are cylindrically shaped and about 1/4 inch long. The Douglas fir beetle is the most destructive bark beetle of mature Douglas fir forests in western North America. These two insects should never cross paths with each other. Writers and scientists including Herman Melville and Jules Verne have described encounters with the Milky Seas and speculated as to their origins. In fact, the massive size of the phenomenon belies its source. Tiny bioluminescent bacteria glowing when their community grows large enough. Unlike the transient flares of bioluminescent algae, such as dinoflagellates, these bacteria hum with light for weeks at a time. A Milky Sea can take hours to sail through. From 1915 to 1993, according to mariners' accounts published in the now defunct Marine Observer, there were at least 235 sightings of Milky Seas, around 3 a year. Despite their seeming frequency, researchers still know very little about when and why Milky Seas form. Miller got his break in 2011 when a new piece of equipment known as the Day-Night Band was installed on a satellite jointly operated by NASA and NOAA. A much more sensitive sensor designed specifically to capture low light emission. The Day-Night Band stood a better chance of spotting the faint glow of Milky Sea. Scientists think, for example, that the bacterium responsible for the bioluminescence is either a Vibrio species or one from a closely related family that forms huge colonies by feeding on blooms of microalgae called phaucists.